Hi everybody, Martyn Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying a wee warm water slider, sort of panfish size slider. Although it's a good do nothing dry fly for doing a top water bug, I should say, for smallmouth as well. So as always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anyone that wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, and be entered into the giveaways. So I've got my hook and my vise. It's a preformed head. I bought them from Bart Lombardo at Panfish on the Fly, and I've run on just some white thread. So 6/0 Vivus or something like that. The thread's immaterial really. Got a nice wee bed of thread on, and I'm going to start with my first set of rubber legs. Just got to fold them over the thread and tie them back. You don't need to go nuts with your thread wraps. They can, if you keep them kind of loose, you'll be able to position them how you like, and then as you come back up you can tighten down and lock everything in place. Length of these, you don't want them too long. I'll take that off them, so they're about a hook length. If you go much longer, that's when they can start to tangle. These are quite new to me, these heads. I got them a few weeks ago. Put a wee order into Bart, and I tied a couple up right away. I went down the lake. It was still a bit cool for top water really, but I kind of tested them like suspending a bug. There's enough buoyancy to hold like a cap spider or something underneath it, and you notice still a wee bit cool. There was a couple of gills come up and ate it, and I had a smallmouth on it the other day. I went out and I realised that when I realised we could go out and fish here, I went out in a smallie, first top water smallie. Then it's got warmer. Right, I've tied in a tail there of, it's just hen hackle fibres. You can use literally anything you like, marabou, calf tail. I've just got a big magnum saddle lying on my desk. And I like the white. I like the feather to be a wee bit shorter than the legs. Right, I want the legs sticking out. And then basically, I mean, this fly's dead easy. I'm just going to take a couple of big hackles from further up the hen saddle. The reason I'm using hen is it moves a lot more in the water than cock. Right, a lot of folk, I mean most popping bugs and all that, it's all cock hackle, which is fine, but I'm going to rely on the head to move any water, and I fish these quite slow, my sliders, so the hen hackle gives a bit more mobility, especially when it's static. So I'm just tied this by the tip, and I'm just going to wind it up. Just a single hackle, and I'm going to come up to about halfway between the tail tie-in and the head, trim that away. Just tidy everything up. And then I'll get another leg. Now how many legs you put on it's up to yourself, 6 or 8 really. I'm going to take a single silly leg, half it and fold it in half it, and then I'll offer it on my side, and I'll let this leg come to nearly the same length as the tail legs. Right, so as I go forward, the legs become progressively longer. Again, this just helps to stop them tangling up, and it gives you a nice sort of footprint. Get my next hackle. Same again, tie it in by the tip. As the tie-in's a bit shorter, I'll fold it back for security. Hold my thread tight, just reach in, nip that away. Now before I wind this, I'm going to put on another set of legs, just with the other half of the silly leg that I just cut, and I'll have it right up at the front, nearly. I'm going to, so that the length of the tie-in, hopefully you can see there, that gives me like enough for a turn of hackle just in front of it. I mean, it's up to yourself, it doesn't really matter. And what we'll do is we'll just bring them forward, take a loose wrap to get them out of my way, and wind. And this hackle's a wee bit longer, just to kind of improve the taper. When I get to the legs, back the thread off, and then you can take that wrap of hackle, if you've got room, put another one in. I'll just use that up. Fold the tip, fold the stem back, build up your wee thread collar. Oh. Yeah. Get that wee greasing, and then trim the hackle, trim your thread. Now you can absolutely stop here, but I stick a leg through the body as well. So I take a whitlock style leg puller. I've got a video on how to make one. If you don't know how, I'll put a link to that at the end of the video. Just got to push this through. Right, they're a soft foam, you get it through fairly easy. I'll take another silly leg. Now you can use round rubber if you want, you don't need to stick with silly legs. I just like the colour of these more than anything. They're not quite as durable, but I don't really mind. So I'll pull through so you can see now that it's only the nylon loop that's in the head. That makes it much easier to pull it smoother. If you get the leg in first and then you pull quickly with the pin, sometimes it drops out. So pull that through, and then as soon as you can grab the leg, grab the leg. That prevents the nylon cutting through the silicone. Pull through, and then I'll come to the back, and basically I'm going to use the back legs as a guide and just even up any that have kind of been a wee bit long and not quite right. And then we've got this, right, which these legs will not tangle up. They're held well away. And then what I've been finishing them with is just the thin solar res. The foams, the painted foam that is on these is not that soft, so you don't need to worry about you don't need to worry so much about flexible coatings as you would with like a bigger fly, or a bigger head I should say, like maybe the Flyman double barrels or something, because they're quite big and soft. Hard resin often pings off, but these are quite wee, compact, and they're already painted. You end up with a hard enough coating, and the coating to the ratio of the coating to the amount of flex is fine. It's tough enough. So just put some blobs of the resin, and I'm just using my needle, take it right down onto the thread, around the leg. You can use your needle to bust any wee bubbles as well. And just coat it right down. Don't coat over the eye, I mean, if you're using them for panfish will know that. You know, they don't have powerful jaws and all that. This will just help keep the paint on, and you know, you'll catch, as long as you don't lose it in a bit of weed or something, you'll catch hundreds of fish with this. I mean, obviously you don't need to go to this level of detail if you don't want to. If you would rather just fish it as is, you can, obviously, your fly. But I like to put a nice wee smooth coating. Just make sure you've completely covered everything. Just bust a couple of these bubbles that have formed. Wipe off the needle, and then I'm just going to slowly turn it, just looking. So we slow here. On the belly there, just smooth that. There we go. Just get a couple of turns, a couple of rotations, just to sort of smooth it and even up the coating, and then hit it with a lamp. And see, if you take the lamp off and put it back on, it stops it overheating. Right. What a lot of folk don't realise with the resin, a lot of the yellowing actually comes from heat. Like when folk do like the car windshield tests and all that, and they go, oh, they all went yellow. It's because they're getting cooked at 60 degrees Celsius or whatever inside a car on a sunny day. If they don't overheat, they'll stay pretty clear. So there you go. A wee bug, right? As I say, panfish, smallmouth bass. I mean, you'll catch largemouth bass in this as well, in the still waters. But it's a good wee do-nothing smallie bug. I mean, it's just a different head shape really. Snaky Pete's and all that, the slider heads, well worth having, but in for panfish too. So I hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe below. Tight lines, guys. Bye.